that was like really insane. Okay, we are just going on with the next part of the story. Okay, let's see what Herta is like typing. I need your help. Help with what? Created some interesting little critters on the space station. I accommodate them temporarily. Would you like to nurture these little ones? There are so many researchers. They won't be soon enough. I upgraded the robot programs. Okay, I'm doing this on my own. What is that? Okay, these are just side quests, so let's go on and speak to Asta. I thought it was
I'd like
over.
to take in something new before returning to the coffin.
Did they learn how to cook? I left it in the space station, so you do care about them. A little. I commented them in the space station. Okay, don't you worry about it. I look forward to experiencing new stories with you. Okay, promise. That alabaster head, is he a friend of yours? Wait, end of the conversation? Bro. Is Asta not here? I'll go let her know. What an honor to see you here. Looks like my importance in this chat is now downgraded by 1. Mr. Robot, Bill Portcullis. The ID here looks seems familiar. I have perhaps related to Richard Know It All. Man, the people on the space station are just weird. What's wrong?
Herta Newsflash. Good evening, Madam Herta fans. This is an urgent broadcast. The great Madam Herta, member 83 of the Genius Society, has been targeted in an attack at the space station. Her current whereabouts are unknown, with no group having stepped forward to claim responsibility. Many Heritors are upset at the ineptitude of upper management, having issued strong protest and condemnation.
Okay, so I can watch videos now. That's nice. Just what is going on? I really hate this imbecile pass. You got a point. Hmm. Isn't the main focus how to safety? Isn't that Asta's job? Our job is to sit here and judge the quality of the... Where is Asta? We need to find Asta. Stop typing. We need to find Asta. What is our goal? Let's find Asta first, bit. Herta was attacked and it's... Was it? Was it Dr. Ratio? No, right? Who is attacking Herta? I thought that always like Herta is the person that can take care of herself. And now she was being attacked. What the... Huh?
Mr. Squirrelum, this was a premeditated attack.
Conclusion: their target was the space station, but their strategies are still unknown to us.
That's right.
This is from this trailer.
Which is precisely why we need her.
His
the last to lay
eyes
eyes on Herta's puppet before the attack was her.
No, I was downstairs, bro, with you.
And you are?
This is Dr. Ratio of the Intelligentsia Guild, a delegate from the IPC.
Oh shit! So he's the person.
She's
from
only
the
just woken up. Dazed. She may need a few pointers.
The music, bro.
Ah, we cross paths again. Do you remember me? Of course. Why would you? Memory is such a fickle thing, after all.
Miss Trailblazer, you must have many questions. Please be patient. Aster will explain it all to you.
Bro, can he not just leave his own face?
You probably know the gist of things already. A few system hours ago, one of Madame Herta's puppets was attacked by an unknown perpetrator. We don't know the location of the puppet, and we can't pinpoint its signal.
There was no surveillance?
No. The attack happened on a base outside the station, beyond the surveillance camera's range.
Isn't this whole setup like just so weird? Is it just me?
She's away on a visit. This issue didn't seem to trouble her much.
She received an invitation from the IPC before the attack occurred.
Coincidence?
Ah, the technology department. Charming little place, isn't it? Madame Yabuli does possess some semblance of competence,
Yabuli?
but her subordinates? Oof. Oh, they're a riot. Brimming with enthusiasm, yet utterly devoid of intellect.
He has
It's
a
as
pretty
if
face.
evolution halted prematurely for them.
I love his eyes, and I'm actually glad that he doesn't talk as much as he did, like in when he announced the free doctor ratio. That is nice. Because I thought he would be so annoying and I would hate the shit out of him, but yeah, I mean, he has a pretty face.
They want to start some new collaborations with Herta, and
Okay.
have graciously extended an invite for me to play the role of science consultant. It's delightfully amusing. I can't wait to witness firsthand how these geniuses from the so-called Super Smart Club squander the IPC's vast resources.
This whole situation is just so weird.
However, this
don't even know how
attack
we
was
ended up
timed
here.
a little too well. I can't help but wonder if someone leaked this information, and the attackers seized the opportunity. Herta's aloof response to these juvenile provocations? Almost as intriguing. What a delightful little puzzle.
I've long heard that you're one of the best researchers in the guild, Dr. Ratio. We are honored to have your assistance.
Save your flattery. Time is hardly a luxury we can squander. To debate
Why
the merits of
am
mere
I
mortals in the company of
here?
an actual genius? Quite the paradox, if you ask me. Excuse me, you. Tell me, what were you doing the last time you saw that puppet?
Is this like some questioning? Probably running errands for her, listening to Asta complain, walking the dog with Arlen. The last time I saw her, I did see her with Ruan May, right?
Don't play the fool. Think.
I think I was...
In the meeting with Ruan May, some system hours ago.
Oh, right. I need your help with something else. That curio's gone missing, and I can't just forget about it. Go find it for me when you have the time. I'm sure you can manage that, can't you?
When did that happen? I just beat the shit out of a huge insect.
Let me describe it again in case you forgot. It's alive, but it doesn't have a body.
It's what?
Send me a signal when you see traces of it.
And
I think she mentioned something important, but I can't remember.
oh, does this have something to do with like me forgetting what I did for Ruan May?
If only there were some hints, then maybe...
Did she do that on purpose?
Anyway, keep up the good work. I need to go out for a bit. Go ask Asta if you want someone to help you.
My memory's kind of hazy. What did I do after that?
I don't know, because that's complete bull.
I think Herta mentioned Asta. That's right. I think I visited Asta. This is what I recall before I met Herta, but I can't remember some of the details. Let me try to remember the conversation with Asta.
Explore the related memory after troubles. Stay in the current memory. What? Oh, okay, so I have to do it. Okay, weird.
This is what I
A curio that's alive but doesn't have a body. Sorry, but nothing comes to mind. Maybe the researchers at the Departments of Ecology or Insight may have an idea? Hinkle and are around here somewhere. I'd suggest you ask them about it.
Me
Asta
when I'm
seems
trying
to
to
have
remember
mentioned
something.
2 names. 2 researchers from the Departments of Ecology and Insight.
Those despicable villains are distorting the truth online. Ugh. If I discover who's behind this, they're gonna wish they'd never crossed me.
Ask for clues about the lost curio.
A curio that's alive but doesn't have a body? Isn't that just a jinx?
Jinx.
Oh, nowadays people call them wubbaboos?
Oh. A wababoo, that doesn't sound right.
Well, I might be the Department of Ecology head, but I'm not the most knowledgeable person when it comes to curios. Adler would be of more help, but he's been investigating some paranormal phenomenon. I haven't seen him all day.
Okay, so not only do I have to find a curio, I have to find a person too.
I must say, it's a little embarrassing for the space station to be in such disarray while guests are visiting. We've been through a huge crisis and are still recovering. But there are some who are trying to exploit the chaos to agitate the workforce. People are growing more and more distrustful of the management here. It's probably turned into a big headache for Asta too. Never mind, I shouldn't be telling you this. It's something that we researchers need to resolve ourselves. Pretend I didn't say anything.
Adler.
Okay.
Adler.
Explore your memories and obtain crucial clues in the form of cognition chasm through conducting key conversations with characters. Collecting enough cognition chasm to exculpate yourself. In memory, sorting the fragmented information you recall as you explore your memories will be promptly recorded and updated, which can help you reconstruct the entire timeline.
Right. Then I ran into Arlen. Adler was with him.
Okay, so it's a little bit like Tears of Themis.
Adler was with Arlen. They were involved in some sort of incident.
That's such a fake memory, right? I was literally doing things for Ruan May, but I just forgot because of her weird poison cake.
What? He went to the scene alone with Peppy? How could you let him?
Calm down, Brother Arlen. I know you're upset.
What are you people up to?
We're walking the dog.
Of course.
We're having a walk.
Of course. Can you get your story straight first?
Like I said, we're walking the dog.
Of course.
So I'm the dog?
They seem to be hiding something.
Is there something you need?
I'm looking for Adler.
Oh, really? What a coincidence. We're looking for him too. That kid sure is brave, running straight to the scene on his own.
The scene of what? Is he in danger? Aren't you supposed to be walking the dog?
Yes. Well, Peppy isn't here, you see. Brother Arlen, I can't keep this up anymore.
He wasn't even
Can you leave
trying.
the
He was
talking
really
to me
bad.
next time.
Is there a problem?
Let's walk and talk.
Okay,
Why are you looking
Yana.
for Adler? A
Why are
lost
you
curio.
looking for him?
I see. He'll be able to help.
Wait, where do I need to go?
Careful. The momentum in this area is very unstable.
I can just pass by. Oh, that's a kid. Adler's the
Over
kid.
there. As I thought, he's in trouble.
Okay, let's go. Wait, I have to fight in my
Our fortune
memories.
is clouded. Converge and awaken.
So I do need the story to like level up my traces for Shui and Renee. Because they need the new stuff from the new monsters, and
It came together.
that's why I have to go through this first.
It's time.
And then I can build up the two
There's more to
characters.
life.
Peppy, are you okay?
We are just we are just asking the dog. Are you really the one who knows the most about Curious?
That's me. What's up?
She wants to ask you something about Curios. I'll leave you to it. Adler, Peppy's in your hands now. Oh, about that investigation I asked for.
Don't worry. I think I figured something out. Catch you later.
Catch you later, big bro. Okay, let's talk to the little boy.
So, which curio do you want to know about?
One that has no body but it's alive.
That's all you got? Too abstract.
That's all Herta said.
Well, there's beauty in the abstract, I guess. Have you asked the Department of Ecology head?
I did. She said it might be a wababoo.
She's not wrong. But that doesn't feel entirely right either.
I heard something like that also exists in the...
Huh? What did I say?
Huh. Now that you mention it, I have a wild hypothesis. But it needs verifying. Let's call it a day. Wait for me. I'll be in touch.
Adler seems to have gotten a lead, but what was the information I forgot? And from whom? I may have overlooked something. Oh, right. Asta mentioned another name. My memories of Arlen and Adler are hazy. I need to remember the other person Asta mentioned.
Explore the related memory Asta's trouble.
A curio that's alive but doesn't have a body. Sorry, but nothing comes to mind.
Using Cognition Chasm might help you restore hazy memory. Okay. You recall more missing memories.
How's it going? Did you find the information you're after?
I haven't made any progress
I
yet.
see. Is that what Hinkle and think? At least that counts as a lead. See? My researchers are pretty outstanding.
I heard you're in a bit of trouble.
Just business as usual. Nothing to worry about. No. After the Legion's invasion, the space station has been under constant scrutiny. Physical damage can be easily repaired, but it takes a long time to heal the wounds in people's hearts. Some researchers have been questioning the management and security of the space station ever since the invasion. Things had settled down a bit with the reconstruction efforts, but the researchers' disappearances have rattled them again.
Researchers' disappearances?
Yes. 4 researchers have inexplicably disappeared in a matter of days.
Okay.
No exit logs, no traces. Vanished. People were just starting to regain their footing after the catastrophe. I didn't want panic to spread, so I suppressed the reports and told the security department to investigate in secret. However, as you can see, it's hard to keep secrets in a sardine can like this. Rebuilding trust is harder than establishing it in the first place.
True.
I'm concerned someone's pulling strings to sway public opinion. Anyway, the most important thing is to get to the bottom of the disappearances.
Do you need my help?
That's okay, but thank you for the offer. Aren't you helping Madame Herta with something already? Oh, by the way, I heard about the thing mentioned, and I'll look into it too. I'll find
I
a way
need
to
to
solve
find
the
the
problem
name
for the
of that
space station.
person.
So I did consult someone else other than Hinkle. The only thing I remember is that they're from the Department of Insight. The other person should be from the Department of Insight. I need to remember who it is.
Someone from the... I guess this has something to do with the missing researcher that Asta mentioned before.
The other person should be from the Department of Insight.
Maybe it's someone who
I need
is
to remember
missing.
who it is. Identifying that person is crucial. It could be the key to making sense of everything.
Oh, is it Gwen?
Hey, what brings you here, Rich? It's been so long.
I'm not that wonderful. I'm just okay.
See, I think that's a Kakamond.
It's all
We
taken
will
care
check it out.
of. As long as the money's there, it's all good. Here's the account you asked for. It's legit and secure, allowing you to connect straight to the intranet.
Sure. Can I help you with something?
Oh, you flatter me. I'm just a peddler doing a little business on the side. Small scale. Best left under the table. But if you ever make it big in the guild, don't forget your humble friend, okay?
Again? How many times has it been? You're really pushing my buttons.
Here too. My memories are just a jumbled mess of words.
True.
Did my memory piece together irrelevant information?
Restore the math. Trust my own memory.
Now I remember. The other person is Emily. She was at the base zone.
Wait, that's it?
What did Emily say?
I don't know. What is happening? I'm so confused about this. So we are trying to regain the memory. Did all of this happen? Or is it because of Ruan May's weird cake?
I say, what a wonderfully intelligent-looking young lady.
I'm not that wonderful. I'm just okay.
No need to be modest. At my age, you get a feel for intelligence. Though I confess I did hear someone say you were the shining star of the Department of Insight.
Sure. Can I help you with something?
See this material here? People are so inconsiderate. How's someone like me supposed to make out the small print? I'm not getting any younger, and my eyesight is failing. Do you think you can...
Again? How many times has it been? You're really pushing my buttons.
Sorry if I can interrupt.
Oh, another smart-looking youngster. Wonderful. It's about time we had some new recruits.
Huh. Asta told you to find me? A curio that doesn't have a body but is alive. Isn't the Department of Ecology full of curio experts? That's got nothing to do with the Department of Insight. However, I've heard of such a species. A colleague who came back from a business trip said that the Cienjo Alliance has life forms like that. Don't get me wrong, I was merely relaying information. I didn't mean I'd help you.
Are they talking about the
atmosphere on the
heliobi?
space station has been getting stranger lately. It's risky taking sides.
The Cienjo species Emily mentioned seems to be what inspired Adler. The Cienjo species Emily mentioned seems to be...
Yeah, you already said that. Okay, going back to Arland and Adler. Are they talking about the heliobi?
Have you asked the Department of Ecology head?
She said it might be a Wobbleboo.
She's not...
I heard something like that also. In the... Wait. Cienjo Alliance. You recall more missing memories.
She's not wrong. But that doesn't feel entirely right either.
I heard something like that also exists in the Cienjo Alliance.
That's right! They're called heliobi.
See?
I guess you could say that Wubbaboos and heliobi are sort of like cousins. Both are types of energy life form. Huh. Now that you mention it, I have a wild hypothesis. But it needs verifying. Let's call it a day. Wait for me. I'll be in touch.
How long do I have to wait?
I figured you'd come to me to uncover the truth. I'm sorry. The situation is very delicate. I can't say anything except that it's a secret mission.
Secret mission?
Just as I thought. I vaguely remember that Arlen said more. It's related to the thing I forgot.
Using cognition chasm. Okay, let's go. Researcher's disappearance. You recall more missing memories.
I'm sorry. The situation...
About the researcher's disappearances?
How did you know?
Asta told me.
Could you also tell that Lady Asta was feeling the pressure?
Have you found anything?
I'll be honest with you. It's been tough. The surveillance didn't capture anything regarding the researcher's disappearance. There's only one clue. Adler observed that the automatic fire suppression system was momentarily activated around the time the disappearances occurred. That means that every victim's disappearance was accompanied by some inexplicable fire. When we
Wait, so the heliobi are on the
some of the
space
witness
station?
testimonies seem to agree with this. The words they used were spontaneous combustion of the human body.
Spontaneous combustion of the human body. That is most likely the truth.
Is that why in the
Let me
trailer
remember my
Asta was
initial conversation with
burning?
Herta,
Because
just in
the
case.
heliobi possessed her?
I need to go over it from the
What
start.
are the heliobi
Starting
doing
with the
here?
conversation I had with Herta.
Oh, I remember I saw a video about the theory that Fantilia was actually a heliobi and possessed Tingyun. And it made a lot of sense. It made a lot of sense because of the flame that was leaving like Tingyun's body. And also like Fantilia not being dead but turning into like this flame.
Let me describe it again in case you forgot. It's alive, but it doesn't have a body. Send me a signal when you see traces of it.
I think she mentioned something important. If only there were some hints.
Okay. Energy life form.
Let me describe it again in case you forgot. It's an energy life form. It's alive, but it doesn't. Send me a signal when you see traces.
Energy life form?
That's not the point. I wouldn't be bothering with it if it didn't have something to do with the Genius Society. Anyway, keep up the good work. I need to go out for a bit. Go ask Asta if you want.
Okay. Confident Crisis, Genius Society, and the energy life forms are somehow related. They are found in the Scientific law for a series of researchers' disappearances. So we can say that heliobi are on this Herta space station, overtaking like people, possessing people.
I commend your stamina for recounting that interminable tale. You must be exhausted. My ears certainly are. So, to sum it up,
Why do I
the
see his
last
real
time you laid
face
eyes
now?
on
I'm so
Herta was in her
confused.
office. She sent you on a wild goose chase for some trinket, the curio. After which you knew nothing else until Lady Asta contacted you. If that's the narrative you're sticking to, then indulge me. Who, pray tell, can substantiate this captivating drama?
Wait, what? Can substantiate this captivating drama? Is it Asta?
A second-hand account. She wasn't at the scene. Hearsay hardly counts as compelling evidence, now does it?
I'm so confused.
Affirmation. We can ask Herta herself.
Well, if you lace up those boots and start sprinting now, you might just catch the IPC shuttle in 4 system hours. But as it stands, not a single soul can corroborate her story.
Mr. Ratio, your style of questioning would seem to have a preconceived bias.
True. Why is he mad at me?
Apologies. It's an unfortunate habit of mine. When one is immersed in academic research, skepticism comes far more naturally than belief.
I mean, I understand, but I'm getting
It is
distracted.
also the most efficient method, judging from my experience. Seeking answers with a negative hypothesis in mind is still valid research. It can still help us reach the truth. If she is truly innocent, she can clear her name with answers.
Why am I a suspect in this? I didn't do anything wrong. Questioning
Based on your
oh
story,
god.
you met with Herta because she specifically wanted you for an assignment.
Yeah.
And the assignment involves a curio that doesn't even have a name. Herta's collection. An endless trove of trinkets and baubles. And yet, she singles out one nameless ordinary curio? It's hard for me to imagine she would treasure one curio so much.
I doubt Herta is interested in the curio itself.
Based on your story,
Okay.
you met with Herta because she specifically wanted you for an assignment.
If you knew Herta, then you wouldn't find it weird.
Don't interrupt other people. Did no one teach you manners?
Bro, shut the fuck up. You come here and offend me, bitch, by, I don't know, abducting me and captivating me and like putting me in this chair. What did even happen to me?
Based on your story, you met with Herta because she specifically wanted you for an assignment. And the assignment involves a curio that doesn't even have a name.
Spontaneous human. Every victim's disappearance was accompanied by incomprehensible fire.
Herta's collection. An endless trove of trinkets and baubles. And yet, she singles out one nameless ordinary and the assignment.
Herta didn't mention the name of the curio. We were talking about something else, and she just mentioned it in passing. However, she did give a thorough description of the curio. I didn't make that up.
True. You wouldn't be able to make that up.
Why do I feel like I'm being looked down on?
And the assignment involves Herta's collection. And the assignment involves a curio. Herta's collection.
Sure, but you're the one saying the curio in question is ordinary.
Say what you want to say.
A correct observation, if I may add.
Herta's collection. An endless trove of trinkets and baubles. And yet, she singles out one nameless ordinary curio? It's hard for me to imagine she would treasure one curio so much.
The curio isn't the point. Herta was only addressing it because of its relation to the Genius Society.
I would imagine the curio is the creation of a genius. Affirmation. It holds some special meaning to Herta.
So does that what? So does it mean the Genius Society created the Heliobi?
Yes. That seems logically sound. Then you said you asked Asta for help with the lost curio.
Yes, to get more information about the curio. I didn't get a direct answer, but Asta recommended I seek out a researcher who could help.
Then you said you asked Asta for help with, however. She decided to hold her tongue until now? So what's the story? Are you full of fanciful fiction? Or is Asta the one hoarding secrets like they're going out of style?
Asta isn't trying to hide anything. It's because of her position. Some things shouldn't be said in the open.
What could be more important than Herta's safety?
The safety of the people?
I agreed for Mr. Ratio to become involved in this. I should consider him one of us. It's okay. You can tell him.
So what's the story? Are you full of fanciful fiction?
Confident
The
crisis.
space station has been very distrustful of its higher management
I can
ever
do
since
it.
the Antimatter Legion's invasion. Another severe incident would further intensify suspicion and cause great internal strife.
Oh. So that explains why Lady Asta approved of my participation. After all, the Intelligentsia Guild's representative wouldn't be linked to the space station, but would still share the IPC's position. They wouldn't be partial to anyone, but would still act for the space station's benefit. Two birds with one stone. Researchers' disappearances, you say? Yes, I've heard the responsibility of sorting out that mess has been thrust upon Arlen, head of the security department. Clearly, though, it bears no connection to Herta's puppet being attacked. Cut the act. You're perfectly aware of the point I'm making.
Doubt me all you like. I'm just an outsider who got unexpectedly dragged into this mess. You and I are no different. We both stumbled into this, but you decided to assume the role of interrogator.
Oh? Your point being? Cut the act. You're perfectly clearly, though. It bears no
connection? I disagree. There should be evidence linking them together. If I review a certain record...
Clearly, though, it bears no connection to Herta's puppet being attacked.
No. If I recall correctly, Asta said, one of Madame Herta's puppets was attacked by an unknown perpetrator. We don't know the location of the puppet, and we can't pinpoint its signal.
It was a heliobi?
Don't know the location. Isn't that the same as missing?
She did say that, but then what? You need to provide evidence to show incidents are linked.
And you need to provide evidence that I have to do something with that, bro.
There should be evidence. Arlen discovered something odd when he was investigating the disappearances. The space station's automatic fire suppression system was momentarily activated around the time the disappearances happened. Arlen mentioned that each victim disappeared due to spontaneous combustion.
Huh. But there are no signs of a fire anywhere in the space station.
That's what's so odd about it. But this information has an additional layer of importance. This may not be direct evidence, but if the system also recorded the fire suppression system activating when the puppet was attacked, then there's ample evidence to indicate that these two cases are linked.
True. Questioning ends. Okay,
if these two incidents were caused by the same person, then the suspicion put on you would decrease, provided that this fire suppression record does exist in...
We'll see in the main control room. Let's go. Huh? What was...
A message. The big shot?
Herta Newsflash. This is an urgent broadcast. I repeat, this is an urgent broadcast.
Wait, isn't that someone we saw in the trailer as well?
News has finally emerged regarding the attack on Madame Herta. The Annihilation Gang has claimed responsibility for the incident and warned of further activity.
The
Guild has expressed
Annihilation
utmost
Gang.
condemnation.
The gods of the starry skies have abandoned
hell?
the world. They give no thought to the masses. Only the wounded
I forgot his
savior can
name.
bathe the world in the firelight of destruction. Yet always there are cowards trying in vain to reject their favor and escape.
He was on the guest list for Penacony.
Flee then. Flee as far as you can. No matter the distance, annihilation will find you.
This is...
A declaration of war, and an announcement of what's to come. They have set their sights on you. The Legion's impact remains.
On me?
And the Annihilation Gang is already paying a visit. It almost seems like this space station is more suited for the path of destruction than erudition.
This Duke Inferno Ifrit is a
that's
life
his
form
name.
that hails from Fatora, a world long since destroyed. His race, the ever-burning fire demons, regard Nanook as their emperor and savior, but the Eon has never cast their gaze upon them.
A group of pitiful, lunatics. I like Dr. Primitive's assessment of them. The value Nanook sees in the Annihilation Gang is perhaps far less than one might see in a child who deliberately broke a vase.
Okay.
The fire demons have a cruel temper and instinctively ignite and destroy items. Ifrit is particularly evil and cruel, even among his kin. The Everflame mansion he heads is even the arch-enemy of the Japella Brotherhood, despite both groups belonging to the Annihilation Gang.
Japella Brotherhood, wasn't that mentioned in like Kafka's trailer? Oh, was he there as well?
Japella Brotherhood? I've heard that name somewhere.
On the Stellaron Hunters wanted posters, they stand accused of inciting the Japella Rebellion, the uprising that caused the downfall of the Brotherhood.
The Japella Palace crumbled in the scorching flames, and Ifrit's power has grown by the day ever since. Would you believe it would be merely a coincidence?
I guess not.
Something similar is about to happen here. Spontaneous combustion? For him, it's as routine as me finding fault in everything. The disappearance of researchers and the puppet were all part of the plan. And after that...
What is their goal?
That video will soon circulate. And this station's fate? Flames. Nothing but flames.
But why?
The destruction of trust.
I'm afraid more than trust will be destroyed here. You need to start acting now if you want to survive. You, come with me.
Me?
You have a superior strategy? Pray tell, do we set the two of them loose, turning whispered fears into full-blown pandemonium?
If we did that, we'd be at a disadvantage. I'll stay here and try to contain the news as best I can. Please investigate the issue quickly.
But how do we stop them? I don't get it. Bro, this is not an easy task. Okay, where do we need to go? Control zone.
I'd like to take in something new before returning to the coffin.
I thought this like Inferno guy is just a normal person, but he's a villain.
Not good. This is serious. The security department will do whatever we can to help you.
A list of the missing researchers and their details.
Sure, but the security department already combed through their backgrounds and personal relationships. We didn't find anything odd.
Okay.
The Annihilation Gang are a group of die-hard thugs. They might be attacking indiscriminately.
A list of the missing researchers and their details.
He's just, come on, boy, give me the list. Don't talk too much.
Okay.
Take it. Remember these names. Find a friend who's tuned into the gossip around here and tell them you want to know the relationship between these people.
What do you have in mind?
I don't know. That depends on your friend.
It's been a while. One pick of Himiko for one piece of gossip. What the? 20% interest for every 5 trades, you give me one more pick. Why do I have to trade pictures of Himiko to this person? Okay, let's send her the list. Even I don't have a completed list. You're upset that the management to you. Why would I be? Just a small brand. Okay. You sure are in line. She's... Why is everyone here weird? Okay. Don't worry. Okay, let's see what we can find out.
Take me to the one who knows the most about curios within the Department of Ecology, if you would be so kind.
he disappeared too.
Wait, Adler is gone?
I didn't really notice at first. Adler's difficult to get a hold of at the best of times, but it's been a few system hours, and I still can't reach him. Even the surveillance cameras can't find any trace. The last time I saw him was in the Master Control Zone. He was with Wen Sherling from the Department of Implement Arts.
Lead the way.
Why was
You
he
said
with
Adler
Wen?
was on the verge of a discovery, yet couldn't confer his knowledge. Intriguing and frustrating, to say the least. If his disappearance is also related to the case here, then maybe he really did stumble upon something important.
True. The key words that got Adler thinking were energy, life forms. Duke Inferno is also an energy life form. Coincidence? We need to investigate this.
Oh, Danhang. What is it about Duke Inferno? From the Annihilation Gang? It's best not to get involved with him. The space station is in trouble. Wait for my con. Man, I love Danhang. He's just there when you need him. If the situation changes, notify us as soon as possible. Okay. Good, I got the list. Let's try to locate Wen. Oh, that's Wen.
Jerk!
Wait, didn't the other guy with like the hair who was with Emily in my memory also has the name Wen?
Fine! Disappear! I don't ever want to see your face again!
Okay, chill. What did Adler do to you?
Adler, he disappeared. He's been acting really weird recently. Always researching stuff like spontaneous combustion, supernatural activities. He doesn't even answer me when I speak to him. He was talking to himself.
Okay, weird.
What did he talk about?
He kept saying the word phrase.
Phrase.
We'll get him back.
Who said I want him back? But if you
Excuse
want
me.
to find him, he was reading this booklet the last time I saw him. I don't know exactly what he's searching for, but I hope it can help you.
Oh, then Foreman, you got something? Yo. Go on. What is it? Tell me. These victims and their interpersonal relation don't seem to have any overlaps, but they have all posted pretty extreme comments against the management on the dark web and have a large number of supporters. What? Are they new members of the Annihilation Gang now? But regrettably, it's the truth. So they joined forces with them?
Your countenance suggests tragedy.
Okay, let's
so
just
the
tell him.
researchers who disappeared were at the forefront of challenging management. Isn't that a curious puzzle piece? I finished browsing through this booklet while you were replying to messages. It recorded the lives of a few Genius Society members. I'd say it contains some interesting information. It's time to go back and chat with Lady Asta and Mr. Screwlam.
Okay. Oh, Downhug. I think we only scratched the surface of this Ifrit. What happened? The fire demons of Herta are ferocious and cruel by nature, but Ifrit easily rose to the position of clan leader. And even among the fire demons, his flame belongs to a special category. What do you mean? In many vicious incidents instigated by the Everflame... Bro. Instigated by the Everflame Mansion, I found similar eyewitness reports claiming that miscreants materialized from the Inferno. I speculate that Ifrit's flame may have inherited some ability other than burning, and that is related to his origin. I have heard of flame with similar properties that was difficult to capture because it kept shifting between phases. There is not much information about it, only one line that catches the eye. Burns through worlds, leaving numerous signs of flame behind. Ifrit is perhaps one of its descendants, shifting between phases. That's all I have. The number of related records is limited. I'm not sure if that was helpful to you. It's enough, thanks. That's good, okay. So we found out that it's not actually like Heliobi, or maybe it is Heliobi and they were created by this like Inferno guy. Weird. I just thought that is Nambi, bro. What are you guys talking about?
I've been monitoring the dark web. I barely managed to stop the video from spreading. The incident hasn't grown any bigger, for now. How are things with you?
Less than promising. Or to use a different phrase, we're in deep trouble. We're running out of time. Let's retrace our steps and evaluate the situation. From the data we've collected, there are 3 avenues we can explore. First, Adler's disappearance. He must have come across some vital information.
Maybe on the dark web? Okay.
Adler also.
You think that Adler's discovery drew the enemy's attention?
Indeed. And I already know what he found. First, the next angle is what the victims have in common. Distasteful as that discussion may be.
Distasteful discussion?
A mere glance at their background would indicate they share no commonalities.
But they were all on the dark web questioning the management here.
However, after browsing through their online records, you discover they all wield influence on the space station's dark web. Lady Asta must know what this means. The next
They are switching sides.
Last is the abilities of Duke Inferno and the secret of spontaneous human combustion. You probably already know about this. The fire demon of Fatora, the Duke of the Annihilation Gang. There is another secret with Ifrit. Last is the abilities of Duke Inferno and the secret of spontaneous human combustion. During prior unrest, instigated by the Everflame Mansion, some testified to seeing miscreants materialize from the Inferno. The flickering tongues of Duke Inferno's fire carrying a certain property, and this property is the secret behind spontaneous human combustion. Look, the answer is right there. This booklet describes a kind of fire that can phase through dimensions, claiming it burned. The kindling of this unique flame must be the missing curio that Herta's been searching for.
What president
Inferno is evidently spawned
What evidence
from it.
do we have? The booklet Ada was learning about his
I fear that this is the truth Adler discovered. This booklet describes...
It's the phase flame, the creation of member number 29, Serkal. She was an amazing genius. Intelligent, kind, and humble. However, she lived for a mere 29 days on the human calendar. Such a pity.
Wait, how can she create something when she only lived 29 days?
The phase flame shifted into a different phase as soon as it was created. When it returned to this phase, Serkal had already passed away. It then continued to shift through phases, making its capture impossible.
This booklet describes a kind of fire that can phase through dimensions, claiming it burn...
I understand. So...
Tenuous connections This booklet I fear that this is
Do
the
I need
truth
to
Adler
do
discovered.
that? Okay.
When Schurling said, Adler kept muttering about a phrase before he disappeared. I believe this word was actually
Phase.
He saw member 29 Sir Carl's research topic in this booklet and verified his
And
hypothesis.
then he got like curious about the flame of this Duke.
As a scion of the phase flame, Duke Inferno would naturally share similar capabilities. Full-on phase shifting may be a bit too ambitious for him, but teleportation, that's likely more his speed.
Wait, so he's like teleporting around or what?
That is the truth of the spontaneous human combustion.
They were moved.
The researchers
Okay,
didn't
they were
disappear.
teleported somewhere.
They were moved.
Okay.
We don't know where the victims went, but Duke Inferno's plan is now clear.
Every time I see like his full face, I love his eyes. They look insane. And I love his hair. It's like fluffy and violet and I like it. He looks great.
And the sudden and consecutive disappearances provided the best environment for chaos to fester. Once the seed of unrest has sprouted, he will then send out an announcement for an imminent attack. It will push the crisis from the dark into the light, catalyzing it into new growth and bloom. The next step would be to ignite the spark. Look at those researchers who disappeared. What would happen if someone realized their similarities? I need say no more.
It was all a premeditated trap to stir up chaos on the space station.
True.
We're running out of time.
What are we doing? We're running out of time and I'm reading text messages again. What on earth is this? The missing researchers are all opinion leaders on the space station's dark web. Holy moly, blah blah blah.
This...
It's okay,
No,
we can figure it out.
It isn't enough.
What are we doing?
Indeed, it needs one more spark.
What do you mean?
Oh.
If you limit your involvement to this, there's still room for excuses. If it were me, I wouldn't give you the chance.
What?
Could it be?
Huh? What is it?
Oh, okay. That was the teleportation.
Stay
Can't
calm.
even talk anymore.
Asta was merely teleported. Her life was not in danger.
So she was the last one that they wanted to get?
Based on first-hand experience, I have ascertained that Ifrit's flame is simply a splinter of the primordial phase flame, lacking any phase shift ability. Logic. Asta is still within the confines of the space station.
What do we do now?
That flame must still be somewhere inside the station. Find it, and we'll find a way
How
to
do
bring
I
her
find
back.
it, bro? The space station is huge.
A splinter, you say?
Oh.
The arrogance of the gifted is charming in its own way. Try then if you must.
It seems
Is
that
that
Duke
his
Inferno
voice?
didn't deign to personally grace the space station. He merely cast infernal fire into our midst to wreak havoc among the researchers. When the fire fizzles out, his malevolent plans will vanish without a trace.
But isn't it weird? I kind of missed like the plot why the Annihilation Gang is even attacking. Because they've fallen a nook? Like the Anti-Meta Legion? Is that it?
I will head to Herta's office and activate the folded space in the curio storage room. With some changes to its parameters, I can use it to block the fire's teleportation routes and seal it inside the station.
Okay.
Mr. Ratio, please go with Miss Trailblazer and contain the fire.
Okay. Team must include Dr. Oh, I can play Dr. Ratio. What are we doing? I don't know how to play him, so it's like, what are we doing? I mean, I could go like that. I don't know how he works, that's my problem. And I can't really use like much of his skills, right? Shall we do it like that? Let's just do it like that. We are
Infernal
trying.
fire is also a form of energy life form. The imaging device will pick up its trace. Follow it.
Oh, I can use his skill though.
The way is awash with flames. It must have just teleported. Be careful. Get ready to dash into the fire.
Okay, let's dash into the fire. The folded space results from the spatial distortion during the spread of the infernal fire. Trying to pass through it may result in a drift in the spatial coordinates, with you transported to somewhere unexpected. That sounds scary. The folded space that the space station uses to counter escaped curious. It can effectively cut off space to hinder standard travel. I don't understand what's happening.
See? It's still in the space station. Like Screwlum said, it cannot
It
escape
looks like a
from here.
heliobi.
Do you know what to do with cornered prey? Hunt it to the death.
Okay. Hunt it to the death. Oh, he's just slapping people with the book. Oh, cheesecake. Oh, there it is.
The fire is dying. This place is strange.
It's still resisting. The fold in the space has shifted. I can deduce its escape route with a mere glance.
Okay, let's get going. With our boy Dr. Ratio. Okay, let's just fight a monster. I kind of want to fight.
Recount.
Bro, he doesn't have much health.
Test. 0 points.
It came together. Together as one.
Okay,
This
so
battle is
he has
unavoidable.
follow-up attacks as well. Wait, I should... I'm dumb. Let's just get those
The
skill
Ten Lords
points.
decree, hereby ordained.
My Hanya is actually good, like very well built.
Answer me.
40%.
You'll pay for this. Lend me your strength.
Your answers?
Okay, let me just break all the enemies.
0 points.
I kind of like his follow-up attack, but I guess it's just working with like character I did break. Right? Wait, where did I come from? Oh, I can't use that. Then we have to use this one to get somewhere else. Okay, let's just try him out a little bit more. Let me just...
This is...
Let me just check. Here's imaginary damage equal to of Dr. Ratio's. When Dr. Ratio uses a skill for every debuff on the target, his crit rate increases. When skill is used to attack an enemy target, there's a 100% base chance to rescue. Wait, but what's up with the follow-up attack? And applies Wiseman's Foley. Attack a target afflicted with Wiseman's Foley. Dr. Ratio launches his talent's follow-up attack. Oh, it's his talent, the follow-up attack. When dealing damage to a target, it uses 3 or more debuffs for each other. For each debuff, the target has damage dealt by Dr. Ratio. Wait, isn't he's a good unit for like DOT teams, right? Okay. Oh, he has Dawn Hunts. Okay.
Recount.
Okay, let's just use his ultimate.
Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood.
Okay.
Got the defense? Answer me. Fail.
Wait, but his talent is always like triggered.
Together as one. All things in the human creations.
I thought it was only triggered when
always a
DOTs are on the enemy.
Lend me your strength.
I'm asking.
It came together.
Okay, okay. Dr. Ratio is actually not a bad unit. Wait, we are back here?
Why? This has nothing to do with you.
Well, I guess it has now.
The flame is getting weaker. Duke Inferno can't maintain it anymore.
But where is it? Okay, let's get upstairs. We are using his.
For the theater of the mediocre.
Wait, what does
For the
it do?
theater of the mediocre.
Like a taunt? Oh, speed reduction. Okay, okay.
I shall be the judge. Sinful.
A test.
It came together. Converge and awaken.
Okay, but now it didn't work.
Lend me your strength.
Your
I
answers?
like how he's just
We've
standing
entered the
there.
storm. To
Like
guard and
this.
defend. Crush them.
Answer me.
There's always a weakness.
Knowledge. the
Now he's
measure of
not
truth
doing it
and
anymore. I don't get it.
Lend me your strength.
A test. Fail.
I don't get it. But I guess it's okay. I will figure it out. Wait, where do I need to go? It just changed. I'm so confused. Wait, do I need to go here to go downstairs? No. I lost the way. Wait, I'm confused. Oh. What? Oh, there it is.
What is your goal?
Destroying you.
Seems like this chase is about to end.
Yeah, when? I still have to chase it. Mr. Doctor Ratio. Okay, let's get down. I have already been here.
For the theater of the mediocre.
Wait. Oh, oh, okay. It is taunted by the statue.
I shall be the judge. By the
I
will
get
of
it.
the 10 Lords' decree, hereby ordained.
Your answers? A test. 0 points.
It came together. Converge and awaken. You'll
I don't
pay
understand
for
his
this.
follow-up attack,
All
and I
things in this
don't
work
know where to
human
look it up.
creations.
Oh, is it because of Hanya's debuff?
Lend
Is
me your
it?
strength.
Answer me. Fail.
No. I don't get it.
The 10 Lords' favor grants victory.
Okay, there it is. It does look like a Heliobi flame, but
It's
it has a
over.
different color. He looks so nice.
Ignorant fools blindly chasing the firelight, not knowing that the blessings of destruction already lie at their feet. It is little wonder that even the descent of the Savior's Legion was unable to cleanse this place. I will acknowledge my brashness. For now,
But there are still missing people.
but next time, expect no intermediaries. I will come to personally offer you the demise of your sins.
Okay.
A small fragment of consciousness in there is gone. Duke Inferno has discarded this fire. Oh? No. Hold on.
What? Oh. Oh shit, why am I touching it? Why is he not helping me? What the hell? Bro, why did I touch it? That are too many.
Ah, the banal theatrics of stalling.
Okay.
Let's not. Shall we?
Let's go.
Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
The measure of truth and falsehood.
A test.
A test of your reflexes, I'm sorry.
0 points.
Still in
We
denial.
can do it.
I shall be the judge.
Fail. Got the defense? Answer me. 0
I
points.
kind of like his fighting style. Like, in combination with like Shueye, they are bringing up follow-up attack characters like Herta and Himeko, right?
Lend me your strength.
Test.
80%.
Fail.
A quick divination. Trouble, we've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
I kind of like this combination with him,
This
with
is
like
serious.
Hanya and Fuhua. Yeah, bro. Fu Xuan. Man, yeah, well.
Recount.
Who cares? It's just Honkai, right?
Yin and yang.
I mean,
All
Fu
things
Xuan
in
and
this
Fu
world
Hua
have
are
their
not
laws.
actually the same,
Human
but
creations.
it's okay, I'm just confused.
Your answers?
Answer me.
Answer me?
0 points.
SAS
Ooh,
knowledge.
one
The
shot.
measure of truth and falsehood.
Lend me your strength.
I'm asking question.
A test.
Give it up.
Okay, we did it.
So
Or
this
not,
is the
I
extent
didn't
of
see that.
miscreants materializing from the Inferno. Seems
What?
like Dr. Primitive wasn't wrong.
The Ten Lords decree, hereby ordained.
Answer me. Fail.
Is he like
I see
showing
through you.
me the percentage
And
of
awaken.
like me having the chance of getting a follow-up attack?
No matter.
Recount.
Got the defense? A test. 0 points.
I kind of like that. I like the
measure of
theme
truth
now.
and falsehood.
It works pretty nice.
Lend me your strength.
Your answers? Answer me.
The fire
Okay,
is
last
weakening.
wave.
It's preparing to flee. You, keep your eye out for Lady Asta's whereabouts.
Okay.
A test. 0 points.
Chain
quick
people
divination.
breaker.
All things in human creations.
Come on, we can do it.
Lend me your strength.
I'm
We've
asking
entered the
questions.
storm.
Okay, let's do
To
some
guard and
buffing.
defend. Crush them.
I mean, his damage is okay-ish.
No matter.
This is serious. I shall be the judge.
A miracle.
Oh, is he healing himself?
Answer me. Fail.
SAS knowledge, the measure
Okay,
of truth and
23k.
falsehood.
You'll pay for this. Lend me your strength.
A test. 0 points.
Give it up.
Okay.
Fail.
By the will of the Ten Lords decree, hereby ordained.
I see through you. Together as one.
I want to kill the big one.
Yin and yang.
I
All
think we
things
can
in
handle the
this
damage
human
from the exploding hand.
creations.
Shouldn't be too
0 points.
hard on it. Wait, that's the only one who lived. Bro.
Your answers? Answer me.
Oh, Asta is back. Wait, is Dallas strong? Wait, it's just gone? Challenge complete? I don't like the rewards
Good
for the
work.
challenges.
You
They are
did
not
very
enough.
well.
How is Asta?
Rest assured, Asta only had a fright. She is recovering in the clinic. While you were chasing the enemy, the security department also found the missing researchers. Affirmation. They are all safe and sound.
How did you find them?
It was all thanks to Adler. They fell into a spatial curio and could not
Okay.
leave until the Department of Ecology's most knowledgeable curio expert solved it from within.
Oh.
Many of them were shaken by their experience when Arlen found them, but they are otherwise fine.
Is this the end? I guess
Yes,
not.
it is over.
For now. Why do I feel like you didn't do much?
This business is over, and I believe the space station will be able to deal with any internal aftershocks. In Herta's stead, I thank you for your efforts, madam. But there is one mystery that remains unsolved,
What is it?
and that is something I must deal with myself.
Did we do it? Have you heard? That Duke Inferno, indeed. It seems that the Annihilation Gang isn't just about mindless violence as the rumors suggest. If the lead researcher wasn't rescued at the end, we'll be in trouble. Speaking of which, where's this very first rebel rouser rich? Okay, don't care. Ooh. Oh, he captured it.
I've been waiting.
Wait, what is happening?
Fallout from this incident remains. Surely you have plenty of pressing matters to attend to. Or is the safety of the space station beneath your concern?
Okay, what is going on?
Answer. That is exactly why I came. After all, the principal figure in this whole affair is right here.
Wait, is he bad?
When did you start
Bro.
to doubt me?
When one is immersed in academic research, skepticism comes far more naturally than belief. I've had the same bad habit as you since the beginning, Mr. Ratio.
I must say, I'm quite honored, Mr. Screwlum. But do explain, why opt for silent wisdom when you already had the pieces of the puzzle?
For curiosity's sake. Affirmation. I made the same decision as you, to accompany and observe.
Oh, and when did you become convinced?
Objectively speaking, aside from some minor spiritual trauma, no researchers were hurt in this attack, which never aligned with the Annihilation Gang's modus operandi.
Okay.
Logic? A third party saved them.
Had I not fortuitously acquired a spark of the phase flame and intervened in Duke Inferno's teleportation, those people would already be space waste. Floating
So it was
past
his
the
plan
windows
all
here.
along to get like the flame?
You are more candid than I calculated.
But still behaving within your calculations, no? One last question, Screwlum. Genius though you are, can you deduce why I did this?
I cannot be sure and can only hypothesize. Helping the weak hints at the merciful instinct of a medical doctor, but maintaining a cool, detached observation reveals the strictness of a scholar. And pulling the strings
So
from
what is
behind
his
the curtain
motive?
is akin to laying down the gauntlet to a genius.
The ruler of planet Screwlum is indeed well versed in the human mind.
Wait, so Screwlum is a planet?
It's a pity you're as much in the ivory tower as other geniuses. You still got one thing wrong.
What?
To stand aside and observe is the best treatment one can give. There is a disease called foolishness.
True.
That is harder to cure than any ailment.
True.
The path of erudition has neither reason nor logic. While geniuses wander among the stars, the ordinary can't even trace their footsteps. Those less gifted have no choice but to walk alone, enduring a lifetime of tumbles and triumphs. But even a life marked by failure is a life worth living. It is only in moments of solitude and despair, when help is absent, that fools grasp how to pick themselves up. I have a fastidious nature. I cannot stand fools, idiots, or imbeciles. Seeing them fills me with dread. Regrettably, this space station is just like the Intelligentsia Guild. Devoid of geniuses and filled with mediocrity.
You wish to uproot the researchers' blind worship of geniuses.
I am only laying out my questions. As for the answers, they'll find them themselves. Pursuit tinged with negativity is still pursuit, and it is capable of leading us to the right conclusion. For the masses of the mediocre to reach a level of awareness, this is a necessary rite of passage.
You are indeed more like a medical doctor than a scholar.
Okay, so he's actually a good person because he saved like the people and he like captured the flame to keep the people safe here, right?
As for the spark I leave behind,
I believe Asta will deal with it properly.
It is also a lesson I left for her. With that, I take my leave. I look forward to future encounters with such brilliant minds. Let's hope they're as memorable
Intelligent
as those we
people are
had
like always weird.
today.
True. Oh.
A farce full of trivial concerns.
Wait.
Ultimately, they're just mediocre minds.
Huh? Wait, he teleported or what? What did he do? I don't get it. What happened, bro? Oh, Dr. Ratio can come to the Express now. Okay. Divine versus mundane. What the hell? I've heard about what you did. Nice work. How's Asta doing? We don't even ask about her though. She's got back to work. I mean her safety. What's there to worry about when I'm around? That's exactly why I'm worried. True. It's a shame that we haven't found the face flame yet. But Screwlam has it now. I'll think of it as Renmei owing me a favor. It's worth a lot more. I'm also thankful to Mr. Ratio. He's a doctor. Who's that? She doesn't know him? What? Wait, so we finished? Wait, what's happening? Am I finished? Oh, I guess I am. But that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.